North Eastern students kange JEE Main 2025 de arubi bishi bhag lowale nimide Central Seat Allocation Board 2025 pra koshish bishi dhali ase. Kohima Press Club de press conference lua ekta de officials khan pra bhal engineering institutions de opportunities aro reserve seats khan laga faida upor jankari dishe. Nagaland State quota aro CSAB NEUT round under de 2,740 seats nishna thakya pra CSAB pra jankari punchawale kuri ase. Press note de Professor K. Umashwar Rao kun CSAB 2025 laga chair ase tai pra Nagaland laga students khange itu opportunity lui kuigina mati ase. CSAB 2025 local organizing committee laga chairman Professor Aningya Basupra kuishe ki students bishi admission kinaga kuriye aro tai khan nimide ki faida ase itu laga opor jankari nai itu garne tai khan aji information gap to bridge kuri ase. CSAB 2025 laga vice chair Professor Pankaj Kumar Sapra janaishe ki ja sal JEE main de North East laga students khan 1% giwi komti thakishe tai kuishe ki North East NITs the 50% seat to local students khan gane reserve kuri gina ase. NIT Nagaland laga Dean Academic Dr. Wati Waling kuishe students bishi state laga bahar private institutions khan de jai sarkar college khan laga jankari na thaka nimide. Kintu tai students khan ge NIT plus system laga bitore opportunities khan lobole sawi kuigina janaishi.
I am from NIT Raurkela. You know there is a NIT Nagaland also in Dimapur. So similarly in Odisha we have another NIT. I am from there. And what is CSAB? Before that I want to introduce little bit about why we are assembled here. It is connected with that. You must be knowing something called Joint Entrance Examination JEE, and by which students, science student of plus 12 pass can enter in premier institutes in India like IITs, NITs, triple ITs, and many other central government funded institutes and even state government funded institutes also. And after the exam, many huge number of students will pass in that, and there are seats like 65,000 seats across the India roughly. Now, which student will go to the which branch and which institute, that is done by a complex process called counseling. So that counseling is done by different bodies. One body is called Joint Seat Allocation Authority, JOSA, which is combinedly organized by generally one IIT and one NIT. This time the IIT Kanpur is organizing along with us because NIT Raurkela has got the opportunity. So these two institutes is combinedly organizing this one. So we are from that committee, but there is another name called CSAB, Central Seat Allocation Board, which team up with the IIT, and not only that, there are some extra activity carried out by this team, CSAB. Now what happens that the JEE exam happens generally in nowadays last 2 years in two sessions. So one session is already over, and for the next session the online registration is going on, and last day is 25th of this month, and the exam will be from 1st to 8th April. So we are here so that we can get more students from this state or the northeast states to enroll in that, because we have found that the participation from the northeast states are less, and there are a lot of opportunity is ahead with them if they approach and apply for that, and which can give an impact to the state, their better future, better career. And there is a worldwide connection the students can create, and which can also boost the economy, not only their family economy, maybe overall the regional economy, because after passing out from premier institutes with a good job scenario, people can earn better life or can go become an entrepreneur, which will help the local, by which the student can help the local community. But the process is not clear to all the students. Now what happened, we could not reach all the schools or colleges who teaches plus 12 with science. So we thought that let us organize a press conference so that with your help we can reach more students. So that is the request to you, and thank you all for coming here. Now, the process of this JEE, I will just briefly explain a little bit that JEE main is an exam which covers physics, chemistry and mathematics, and with a valid score in that, there is another way. Means some good students from those batch who are coming out from JEE main also appear for JEE advanced, by which the students can also go for IITs, Indian Institute of Technologies. There are 26 IITs there. Otherwise, whoever passing through JEE main, they can appear in the counseling process for NITs. You know, there are 31 NITs. There are different School of Architecture, 26 triple ITs, and many colleges which are state government, central government, even private also, which comes under the ambit of this counseling. Now, what happened that what you mentioned already, JOSA, Joint Seat Allocation Authority, that start counseling, which covers all the IITs, all the NITs. I think all of you know about the NIT Nagaland here. Anybody have visited there? I don't know. So, sirs are there, they will tell more about the NIT. Anyway, so in that counseling, so IITs, NITs, all are covered. But many students does not know, apart from this JOSA counseling, which happens generally, different rounds are there, 5 rounds, 6 rounds. After that, there is something special called CSAP special round, which is solely organized by the CSAP. So this time we will be organizing from NIT Rourkela. And so after JOSA also, there are many seats are available. And separate registration is required for that. And not only that, we have another responsibility to do, that is called counseling for any UT. That is called Northeast and Union Territory. For Northeast states and for Union Territory, there are some special earmarked seats across India.
Last year, statistics says roughly around 15 lakh students appeared the JEE main examinations. And you will be surprised to know that out of these 15 lakhs, the Northeast population share is less than 1%. And when it comes to admission to the premier institutes like IITs and ITs, triple ITs, which are institutes of national importance. Say for example, Institute of National Importance, we have, as far as NITs are concerned, National Institute of Technologies, we have 31 NITs, one in each state. The nearest NIT from Kohima is located at Dimapur, NIT Nagaland. So like this, in every state we have one Institute of National Importance. And in order to take admission in these institutes, one has to clear JEE main. And the sad part is, less than 1% of the population from the Northeast. If I exclude, of course, if I exclude Assam and Tripura, in the rest of the states, combinedly it is less than 1%. And this has been a statistics for the last couple of years. I mean since inception, in fact. And this time we thought, why not to visit, if not all the states, some of the states. Today we are here, a couple of days later we will be in Mizoram, and we will be talking to the people. We seek your help so that this information is disseminated to all the eligible students of this state and the Northeast students at large. There are ample opportunities. Please come forward, take part in this, and there is a bright future. This is among many alternatives that you can have in your career. This is one of the opportunities. And as because the footfall is pretty low, I think the students of this state and the Northeast states can take advantage of it.
I just give a snapshot of what we are doing and then how NIT is placed. NIT Nagaland is situated in Chumupetima. It's just behind the police complex, and some might be aware. Currently, we have 6 branch of engineering. We have the civil engineering, mechanical, the electrical engineering. We have the electronics and communication. We have computer science and EI, that's electronics and instrumentation engineering. We have roughly about 671 students. So like Sir has mentioned, we have a good composition of students from Nagaland, all over Nagaland, and the rest of India as well. So that's roughly the composition of students. We have MTech as well. MTech 4 disciplines. We have MTech and 2 departments MSc. We have physics and chemistry, Masters of Science as well. And we have PhDs as well. PhD is, we have about 200 plus students, PhDs. Masters will be around 50. So altogether we are around 900 students on campus. So that's about statistics of students there. We have about 36 permanent faculties, and also we have guest faculties and faculties on contract as well. And that's how roughly we are running the institution. And we truly look forward that this would go on to the rest of the population as well. There are many things I want to say, but maybe I'll wait till the question comes up, because I think there are lots of awareness needs to be spread across the state, and we would wish that there will be more participation even in the days to come. So I'll stop there for now.
Thank you, sir.
So we are having in undergraduate, that means the BTech 6 programs are mentioned there. So each program our intake is 30 students. So 30 in the 6 branches, overall 180 students. Over and above, we have the 10% EWS quota also there. So total our admission intake capacity is 188 students. So in the 180 students, we reserved 50% seats for the home state. That means every branch 30 students. In the 30 students, 15 students we are reserving for only the home state. That means our state, Nagaland state only. So the last, out of the 90 seat students, so they are coming through the JE, through counseling only. So they have to get the JE score, as well as they have to clear they have to study in the class 12 PCM, that is a physics, chemistry, maths. Similarly, they have to score the 65% of marks in the class 12 also. That is also very, very important. They have to clear the JE main, as well as they have to score 65% mark in the class 12. So these are the 2 criteria. They have to get the admission in the NIT system. So that is why 65% for our category, ST category students. Others may be the 75%. So overall, last year our statistics, out of the 90 students, only 64 students only joined. So that means 16 students are vacant. And you see the previous year, in the 2023, almost out of 90 students, 57 students only get joined in that in NIT system.
Now placement is a very stereotype thing which is going on years after year, and when students get in, from first day onwards they ask the senior that kitna placement hota hai, means package kitna hai. But apart from that, there is another new avenue coming up. You know that government is also supporting that one, that is called startup. Now startup, there is a separate channel, with one channel, any person without entering inside any college or engineering college or school, people can go for a government startup, apply for that. But for every NITs, there is a cell or there is a different section which cater and help the student to promote their basic research or some model or something have prepared to put that as a startup. So something new tool or new circuit or some new robot or something have prepared, so that can be put in a startup, and the institute helps in with some minimum amount of budget and promote it, and the institute also try to link it with a government budget and or maybe with some other big company, so that they get basic fund and build up their startup to a large company, so that slowly they become a big entrepreneur. So many stories are there that when students from NIT, IITs now become entrepreneur, and now they are catering maybe hundreds of more employees like that. So it is there in every NITs.
It's not
Scholarship, no,
no
limit.
It's not limited to Nagaland students alone. It's open for everyone.
Government.
But as far as this fee waiver for the scheduled tribe and scheduled caste student that is concerned, that is for everyone. Irrespective of any state, that is for everyone.
So actually, like the hostel fees, those are actual, your food bill. So that is not there, but admission means academic fees. Tuition fees is zero.
So whatever I mentioned, the 1 lakh, that is included the dining fees also. We are collecting 1 lakh, that some 21,000 is a one semester dining fees also. That is based on the per day usage. Suppose if it is comes less, then we will adjust our